Tecma moved its U.S. headquarters to this central El Paso location, and back in 1989, and we've been here ever since. Now, the company is based and headquartered in Juarez, just across the border. It takes about 25 to 30 minutes to get to the Juarez headquarters. Our contracts are negotiated under U.S. law, and our relationships are all based under U.S. law. So we maintain this presence on the U.S. side, not only for warehousing and distribution, but some of our corporate offices are located here. So welcome. Come on in and we'll talk more about it. This facility is approximately 50,000 square feet and houses our finance that's required on the U.S. side, marketing, and my personal office is here as well as both on the Mexico side as well. So come on in, we'll take a tour. Morning, Sarah. This entrance displays just some of the product categories that our clients are producing with us. A lot of people will ask, how can we be so diverse and be good at anything? Because you'll see mannequins, coils and transformers, textiles, repair of point-of-sale equipment, machining, fluid measuring, water meters, welding, pet toys. Our expertise is Mexico. It is not an expertise in any particular kind of technology. This industry is 45 years old in Juarez, so the talent required for any of these categories is pretty readily available. Come on down to my office. Here's Manuel. I want to introduce Manuel Ochoa. Manuel is head of business development for the company. So anytime somebody makes contact with the company and is interested in what we do in the Maquila program, ends up with first contact with Manuel. So come on down. This is where I spend most of my day. We maintain a pretty casual environment. We tend to spend more time in our office than we do at home in some cases. So we're in our 29th year as of this month. There's a lot of memorabilia and memories in general that have occurred around this industry, and it's a very comfortable environment. So we encourage our employees and associates to be comfortable in their office, because undoubtedly we're going to spend a whole lot of time here. But I want to talk to you a little bit about flexibility. The Tecma model has no boundaries. The client gets to specify, based on their own culture and their own corporate philosophy, how they want to operate in Mexico. For instance, some clients will come to us and they only have a need for 1,000 square feet because they're servicing one of their clients. And the reason for their move to Mexico is not labor savings, it's to perform customer services for an existing client. Instead of shipping the product from up north, they need to have a presence in Mexico to satisfy their clients' requirements. Undoubtedly, when that happens, they continue to grow and prosper. We have a client, as an example, that started with 5 people, 1,000 square feet 2 years ago. Today they're at 45 people and about 20,000 square feet in a shared facility with other clients of compatible processes. Now, through that, we can maintain confidentiality. Nobody has to know who our client is or what they are doing there, such as if a competitive client comes in, they never see that shared facility. They would be put in a completely separate facility altogether. But back to flexibility. Some clients like for us to ship the product across the border all the way back to their headquarters for their distribution center. Some clients like to ship from Juarez directly to the end user, to the client. That's via UPS or Federal Express. We have UPS and Federal Express computers actually on the floor in Mexico. And we deliver to the conveyor belt at the El Paso airport on a daily basis. And then some clients decide that it's best that they have their warehousing and distribution just across the border on the El Paso side. So we can accommodate that as well. We have 3 El Paso facilities, this being the smallest at about 50,000 feet. And we have 2 additional ones that are 100,000 feet plus, doing warehousing, distribution, and in some cases even 3PL type services, where it's in and out services. For the most part, unless the warehousing is occurring in El Paso, there's no need for the product to have to stop here. It can keep moving when it comes across the border. We change from our Mexican tractors to a U.S. over-the-road carrier, and it continues down the road. So in the flexibility model, size is not a factor. You don't have to fit into our mold of having so many employees or so much business to make it work. If we believe in your business model and we believe in your forward plan, we will invest hosting you at a very small stage and watch and you grow and prosper. And we've seen it time and time again. Another point of flexibility is the term of the contract. We have clients that have been with us for more than 20 years and some that have been with us for as little as 3-4 years. So there's flexibility in the term, there's exit provisions in the contract. Bottom line, if we're doing our job correctly, our goal is for the client, you, to never want to leave us. The same model goes for our employees, and that is our mission statement that you'll see on the back of every one of our business cards and in every facility that you enter. Come on down the hall and I'll show you some of the other operations that are important to the Tecma model. This room is important. You'll see that this basically is a small AT&T. We have fiber optics and microwave communication links across the border to each of the facilities. So clients can have video on the shop floor, they can have high-speed internet access, and US dial tone, meaning there's no long distance connectivity requirements or international calls when calling across the border. You can simply call with an extension to the US trunk line that ends and terminates here in this room. So again, flexibility is the key. The client has the ability to operate their MRP systems or any communication systems through this. This wall has some of the facilities. Let's take a look here. Sometimes there's a misnomer that the facilities in Mexico are substandard to any world-class manufacturing programs. This is just an example. It's not all the facilities. I believe we're operating 17 facilities in Mexico right now, but this is an example of world-class tilt-up construction, high-pressure, load-bearing floors, high ceilings, evaporative air conditioning, reducing the temperatures on the floor by 15 or 20 degrees from ambient. And in this weather, this dry climate, it actually makes it quite comfortable. Let's step on out here to the warehouse. And let me introduce us. This is Richard Azar. He was my partner and co-founder of this company. He left me when he was 75 years old to start another business. He was my elder, senior mentor, and a great friend. And we lost him 5 years ago, just this past month. But we honor him every day for his foresight in helping us with this company. Come on out. This is one of our clients that chooses the flexibility model that we're talking about. Amcor is based in New Jersey. That's where their headquarters are, and that's where they initiate all of their sales. But the warehousing and distribution, both inbound and outbound, is occurring right here. So these computers that you'll see are linked to the New Jersey headquarters. And these men and women are taking orders, reporting what's coming inbound and reporting it back to headquarters, and then they're taking orders on finished product. And this, for instance, is a finished product coming back out of Juarez and is being shipped directly to their clients. So they're operating in about 25,000 square feet here and shipping actively every day from the plant in Juarez. The inbound product goes to Juarez where it's repaired. This is a repair operation primarily of point-of-sale equipment. and then it comes back in its finished form and is shipped to the client. So back on the flexibility issue, there's no set model for what the Tecma model, the Tecma profile exemplifies. The client can write the script, and if we do our job correctly, the border is basically, should be invisible. All the customs, cross-border transportation, logistics, human resource factors and issues are all our responsibility. As we get to this dividing wall here in the warehouse, you'll see there's another client. This is Ortronics that is doing the exact same thing. This is their North American distribution center. So products come from other locations as well as out of the Mexico plant into this facility, and they're distributed across the country for all of their operations, and they're home-based in Connecticut. In essence, when a company is looking at a low-cost model for their Mexico initiative or for any low-cost initiative, not just a Mexico initiative, they have got to take Mexico into consideration. No longer is China the obvious option. For the first time in modern history, the lines have crossed. There are more reasons to be local, near shore in Mexico for your low-cost options than being offshore in a country like China. So if flexibility is something that you need, writing your own script on how you want to operate is important to you, then Tecma might be your best option. It's important, again, under the flexibility issue, that Tecma is never trying to put you as a client in our box. We don't own these facilities. We lease them. We're not in the real estate business or the development business. So when you come, and we will show you in the city of Juarez, for instance, 6 million square feet of industrial space that's available for lease. We can lease them cheaper than we can buy them. So we're never going to own a facility and try to get your process to fit in that facility. We're going to find a facility that best suits you at the best price. Some clients want a world-class showplace because they're going to bring their clients to the facility. Some clients don't care about the location or the image of the facility because it's purely production and their clients are never going to visit. And there's a price difference in those two priorities. So again, the flexibility of location will take you anywhere in Mexico. We're starting up in Tijuana. We have operations in Torreon, in Juarez, and in Reynosa. So the location issue is not a challenge. We can do what we do anywhere. And we will never try to put you into one of our boxes. We can help you choose the right facility. We'll negotiate with the landlord. They all know us, and we'll negotiate the best deal for you, our client. Thank you.